If you're here, this energy read is for you. Our first card is Hermit, Retreat and Recharge. Now, this totally makes sense with what I'm feeling this week. I totally can feel like the urge to rest and relax. However, I feel I'm not allowing myself to have that. Like, I feel I have so much to do, and all these XYZs, and it feels as though I don't know what to do because I have so much to do. Like, they're overwhelming. Now, so this card coming and saying, it's time to just rest and recharge. So stop fighting against that drive. I do think we have to remind ourselves that resting is an action. Just like when we work out and we work our muscles really hard, if we don't allow the muscles to relax and have that downtime, then, the little tears are not fixing and all that drama. And so we are actually causing more harm and able to injure ourselves more easily because we didn't allow our body to rest and relax in between all the hard work that we're doing, right? And this goes with the mental load as well in the spiritual realm. We do have to learn to when is the right time to rest and relax and recuperate rather than forcing and pushing and taking action. The action is there, we are doing something, and we are just allowing our body to get into the more relaxed state rather than in the fight and flight and the drive. We do need to take a moment, and I think that this is causing a lot of restlessness because we're kind of craving that but not allowing that. So just be aware of that energy if you are trying to fight it, because the guidance is, hey, recharge. And it is that, you're learning stuff here with this, learning maybe to relax more, learning maybe that there is a lot of growth that comes from taking yourself away from being deep in the middle of everything to just allowing yourself that downtime. Next is Air Guardian, shift your perception. So again, that makes sense with what I just said as well. Sometimes we have to shift our perception of resting, of relaxing, from it's lazy, from I'm not doing what I need to do, to I'm doing exactly what I need to do right now and giving myself what I need. I do feel like the need to flow more easy. So I would say that the energy is saying that we need to realize that there's a lot of stress going on around us, and so we need to be working on stress relieving techniques, doing something that will help us flow rather than, again, force. I kind of get this like running into a wall, as though, trying to force stuff, nothing is happening because it's a dead end. You need to take a kind of a breather, maybe stick with an analogy of a dead end. Maybe you need to reassess the situation before taking a different route. And these two are in reversals also. This one is just like paying more attention. Trust in higher forces. So we're definitely being told to flow. Go with the flow. Trust in what is. This is, I'm getting kind of medicine man. So I do feel like it is our medicine to heal and kind of, I would say, heal the stressor. It's kind of coming out of fight and flight, and maybe our bodies are kind of running on that anxiety. I can totally apply this to my life right now, so this reading feels very much aimed at myself as well. I feel as though I'm stressing myself out for no reason, because I want certain things. I want to be able to put my passions into something that is lucrative. So I am putting this expectation upon myself, right? I don't have to be doing these things, but I want to because I want to get to a certain point, right? So it's kind of this dynamic where I want to do this because I want that, but my whole body and my whole self is saying, hey, you're putting these pressures on yourself and you're stressing yourself out with it. Like, this is not working this way. And I think that I can see that this is the energy we're in at the minute. It's like prioritizing and realizing that there are many ways to go about something. And so maybe if at the moment it's saying to, whoa, chill, calm down, maybe we should take that advice. Father Sky, trust in the unknown. Yeah, we're being guided. All of these cards are giving me flow, trust, and kind of is take a step back and trust that everything is going the way it's supposed to. I do think that our worries are not necessary. I can see that there's reasons for us to feel concerned, especially when I'm applying it to myself. I understand that my visions is meaning a lot to me, and I'm getting frustrated that I feel as though maybe I'm not capable, like the self-doubts are coming in, so that creates this external pressure. And this is what I'm reading within this, seeing that there are pressures that are internal that we're allowing to come out into the open and affect our ability to bring something into creation, maybe, or just more of a belief system, or whether we think that we can. So it's, again, just trust. I have a falcon in this again. My vacuum's coming into this room, so annoying. Hopefully you can still hear me. there's an eagle in this. I had a falcon yesterday, I believe, which is about focus, and this falcon is actually in the middle of a storm. It's kind of, I'll try and show you. No? Yeah, I can't see what you see. There we go. See. So if you can see, there is a eagle in a lightning storm, and I feel as though it's kind of like, even though you need to have focus, I feel like maybe it's suggesting that the focus is causing more harm than not, when it's not directed in the right direction, if that makes sense. So maybe it's time to reassess what you thought was right and whether there is another way of doing it. But again, it is saying just trust in the unknown. So I do think it's something we're not seeing right now, which is why we're being told to kind of go with flow and just rest and recuperate rather than taking forceful action. We do have She-Wolf again, and I think I pulled that in one of my readings, whether here or over on YT. She-Wolf, unleash the wild within. So I do feel like we have to be trusting our instincts, and we have two cards in a row that basically say trust. One is trusting in the unknown, it's like trusting the spiritual guidance that you're receiving, and the other is trusting yourself, but again intuitively, trusting the messages that are coming through you, that are flowing through you, and what you feel is right. I can feel that within myself, with my just unsurety of things. It's like I'm feeling so frustrated because I want XYZ, but it's not feeling right, it's not aligning correctly. So I am trying to make the small changes for myself to correct that, and I hope that that is helping me, and I'm trying to trust in that. So again, this guidance, I feel it aligns with that energy. Our final card I will do is see your seed grow, spring. Okay, so this card is kind of like, look, things are gonna come into fruition, things will grow when the time is right. And again, with a seed, we have to realize that it's not gonna pop up when we want it to. We can water it, we can nurture it, but it's only gonna come out and come to life when it is ready. So anyone that has planted seeds will know that sometimes, you know, we get one or two up, but there are a few that are a bit later than the rest. I kind of feel that kind of vibe coming through with this whole reading of like, hey, in your time, you'll grow, you'll get to where you want to be, so take it at your own pace. And I do think stop comparing yourself to other people, stop comparing, just even, I think other people doing the same thing as you, stop comparing, because again, your ingredient, your formula is different to that other people bring to the table. I'm going to turn that card around so I can look at it in its entirety. So spring, I feel as though things are going to fall into place to be the right kind of what you need, if that makes sense. So again, I do think that not to rush this process, and but I feel like it will all come together at once, if that makes sense. It's like, don't rush into anything. This is not your time to be action, forcing. However, when the time is right, when it is ready to grow, it will come along quickly. So it's kind of like, even though things might seem slow now, it will happen and wrap itself up when it needs to, and not be like a slow build continuously, like a slow burn book. It's like, it's slow and steady, but then heat, and we got what we need, right? That's what I'm feeling with this. Yeah, I'm loving that. Very pretty card, actually. I kind of feel like we've got Easter vibes as well, which could indicate, you know, Easter, we've got the Easter bunny, could indicate that Easter is a good time to look forward to this change and shifts to be more in alignment with you seeing what has come into fruition. And I do think there's a lot of gems coming from this as well. Like when I say hidden like gems, it's like a lot of good stuff. There's a lot of blessings coming with this. So I hope that makes sense for you guys. Please subscribe and follow to keep in touch, and I hope to be posting daily. I am hoping to become more proactive. This is one of the things I'm trying to actively do for myself, and the stress of mum life and everything is making it more difficult, and then I'm stressing myself out. So please follow. I hope to post every day. So yeah, thank you guys.